Mike Mentzer, The Complete History of a Legend. Mike Mentzer, November 15, 1951 to June 10, 2001, was an influential American professional bodybuilder, author, and philosopher, known for his advocacy of the high-intensity training, HIIT, method. He remains one of the most controversial figures in bodybuilding due to his radical approach to training, his intellectual demeanor, and his philosophical approach to life and fitness. Early life, 1951 to 1969, Mike Mentzer was born in Germantown, Pennsylvania. Growing up, he was a bright student and a voracious reader with a keen interest in philosophy, especially the works of Ayn Rand. This would later influence his approach to bodybuilding and life. He began weight training at the age of 12, inspired by his admiration for the physiques of early bodybuilding icons like Bill Pearl and Steve Reeves. At 15, Mentzer's weight was only around 95 pounds, but he was determined to transform his body. Early bodybuilding career, 1970 to 1976, Mentzer began competing in bodybuilding contests during the 1970s. His early competitions included Mr. Lancaster, his first contest at 18 years old, where he placed 10th. Despite the poor placement, Mentzer remained committed and immersed himself in bodybuilding theory, focusing on training principles and nutrition. In 1971, he joined the Air Force and continued to train while serving. His passion for bodybuilding grew, and during his service, he developed his distinctive training philosophy based on brief but intense workouts. Rise to prominence, 1976 to 1979, Mentzer's breakthrough came after his military service, as he began winning bodybuilding competitions and gaining recognition. 1976 Mr. America, IFBB, 3rd place, Heavyweight Division, 1978 Mr. USA, IFBB, 1st place 1978 Mr. America, IFBB, 1st place with a perfect score 1978 Mr. Universe, IFBB, 1st place, where he once again earned a perfect score. By the late 1970s, Mentzer had developed a reputation as an intellectual bodybuilder who advocated for a scientific approach to training. He began to clash with traditional bodybuilding practices, which emphasized high-volume training, favoring high-intensity training, HIIT, instead. High-intensity training, HIIT, and Mentzer's philosophy. Mentzer's high-intensity training, HIIT, method was based on short, infrequent, and extremely intense workouts. His training philosophy was influenced by the principles of Arthur Jones, the founder of Nautilus Equipment. Core principles of HIIT. 1. Intensity over volume. One all-out set per exercise to total muscular failure is more effective than multiple sets. 2. Recovery. Adequate rest is essential for muscle growth. Overtraining is the enemy. 3. Short workouts. Training sessions should last no more than 30 to 45 minutes, with as few as 1-3 workouts per week. Mentzer believed that more volume led to diminishing returns and potential injury. His philosophical leanings also influenced his training methods, as he viewed bodybuilding through a rational and logical lens. Mr. Olympia 1979, the controversy. Mentzer competed in the 1979 Mr. Olympia in the heavyweight division and made history by becoming the first bodybuilder to score a perfect 300 in the competition's history. However, he lost the overall title to Frank Zane, a decision that many found controversial, given Mentzer's superior muscularity and density. Mr. Olympia 1980, the infamous contest. The 1980 Mr. Olympia in Sydney, Australia, became one of the most debated contests in bodybuilding history. Mentzer entered as a top contender but was up against Arnold Schwarzenegger who made a surprise comeback. Many bodybuilders, including Mentzer, believed the contest was rigged in favor of Arnold, who won despite being in less than ideal condition. Mentzer placed **5**, a result that deeply disillusioned him. He retired from competitive bodybuilding at just 29 years old. Later career, writing, coaching, and philosophy, 1981 to 2001. After retiring, Mentzer focused on spreading his training philosophy through books, articles, and seminars. His most notable works include Heavy Duty, 1978, the foundation of his training philosophy. Heavy Duty 2, Mind and Body, 1995, expanded upon his ideas, blending bodybuilding with objectivist philosophy. Mentzer also worked as a personal trainer, coaching clients to train efficiently and avoid the pitfalls of conventional high-volume training. Personal life and philosophy. Mentzer was deeply influenced by the philosophy of Ayn Rand and her objectivist philosophy, which emphasized reason, individualism, and rational self-interest. He applied these principles not only to his training but to his worldview, often engaging in philosophical debates about life, health, and success. Death, 2001. In the late 1990s, Mentzer suffered from health problems, including heart complications. Despite his health issues, he continued to promote HIIT and worked closely with his brother, Ray Mentzer, also a bodybuilder. On June 10, 2001, Mike Mentzer passed away in his sleep at the age of 49 from heart failure. His brother Ray died just 2 days later from kidney failure, marking a tragic end to their legacy. Mike Mentzer's legacy in bodybuilding is profound. He challenged the status quo, advocated for scientific and rational training, and left behind a wealth of knowledge that continues to influence bodybuilders, fitness enthusiasts, and coaches. Key contributions: high-intensity training, HIIT, revolutionized the way many approached training. Philosophical approach, brought intellectual depth to bodybuilding. Inspiration for minimalist training, his methods have inspired countless individuals to train smarter rather than harder. Though controversial, Mike Mentzer remains an icon in the fitness world, known as much for his mind as for his muscle.